Now, if you've ever wanted to turn your photos into amazing cartoons in seconds, then this is the video for you. Take a look at this image here. On the left-hand side, we see a photo of a married couple. Then on the right-hand side, we've transformed it into a minimalist vector style. We've changed the background as well, and we've also added words to make this image much more interesting. And in the next example, we see a woman here on the left-hand side. The background isn't super interesting, but we've been able to turn it into a fantastic vector style cartoon also. And we've got an interesting skyline background. We've actually changed the dress and the pose that she's doing too. And you can even also transform your pets too. So here we've changed the background, we've added a blue gradient, and then we've added the pet's name Theo at the front, turning this image into a picture that you might want to stick up on your wall or even send to family members too. So it's creating great memories. So I'm excited in this video to walk you through all these steps. It's going to be great fun, so make sure you watch it all the way to the end. So once you log into Neolemon, you're going to come to the home page. Now, if it's your first time logging in, then you're not going to see all these images here. These are images that I've created. But what you're going to need to do is go to the left-hand side here and go to the new feature called Cartoonize, where you can instantly transform photos of people or pets into beautiful cartoon art styles. Then just click on that. And then you'll be taken to this page here where the first option is you'll be able to type the name of your character here. So you can just choose any name that you want. Then here you can upload your reference portrait. So ideally the image that you want to turn into a cartoon. Next is the aspect ratio. So here you can just choose the dimension of the photo, and you've got many options here. So if you leave it as auto, then it's actually going to generate the image in the same aspect ratio as the reference portrait. But we've got square, we've got portrait, and we've got landscape. And then we've got several different styles. So we've got the popular Pixar inspired, we've got coloring book, we've got anime, we've got modern Western cartoon, we've got chibi, we've got action comic, minimalist vector, watercolor illustration, and 2D flat illustration. Then once you've selected everything, all you need to do is click generate. So you can start creating our images. So the first image I'll upload is one of a couple on their wedding day. I think it'll be really fun to see different interesting styles. So we can start off with minimalist vector. We can keep the aspect ratio the same. So I just want to choose auto and then just click generate. So here we can see the amazing output displayed with minimalist vector style. You are always going to get that clean, flat design. There isn't a huge amount of detail in the image, but that's what you're going to expect. But we can still see the consistency with the reference portrait. So we've got the background here, we've got the guy in the gray suit with black trousers, and then we've got his partner just wearing the white dress, and we can see the flowers just here. So again, it's got everything that's consistent with the image that we want. Now, to save time, I've also generated a watercolor illustration here, which has also really come out beautiful. We've got the background here, we've got him in the gray suit jacket and black trousers, and then we've got her leaning on him, and then we've also got the flowers here, and I think that really came out great. You can kind of see the sunlight coming off both people, so it looks really, really beautiful. Then we've also got the Pixar-inspired, which is one of the most popular styles, and I think it's really cool to see this image across three different styles, and they all really have their own unique ways. So it's amazing that you can turn whatever image that you have into really several different styles that you want and find the best image that you like. Next, I really just wanted to test out an image of a woman standing posing, looking to the right hand side. I think this would be really interesting to kind of make a cartoon photo shoot of this and test it out in different styles. So all you need to do is choose a particular style. In this instant, I choose minimalist vector and then just click generate. And just looking at the amazing cartoon generated here, it's got the minimalist vector style perfectly. Again, there isn't too much depth or shapes or textures with this style, you are going to get that really flat style. But again, it's really consistent. She's wearing the dress. We've still got the blonde hair, and she's looking to the right hand side, which has come out amazing. I also tested out the 2D flat illustration, and you can see the differences here. You've got the black outline, you've got a bit more shadows, and there's a little bit more context to this type of style. But again, it's come out really amazing. She's still here looking to the right hand side wearing the white dress. So it's always consistent with the reference portrait. And that's what I love about using this tool. Then I've tested out another style. We've got the watercolor illustration, which really works well in children's books. And it always adds that interesting dreamy texture to your images. But we can see here we've got the shadows. She's still looking to that right hand side. We've got a bit more in the background, but it always gives you that blended texture, and it's come out fantastic. So we've seen this woman across 3 different styles, and definitely keep on testing out different styles to find your favorite. But for the next reference photo, let's take a look at pets. So if you've got a pet, you're going to absolutely love this. Now, I don't have any pets, but if I did, it would probably be a cat. I think they're really easy to deal with, and you don't have to do too much at all. So I've uploaded my reference portrait. I've kept the aspect ratio as auto, and then the style has been Pixar inspired, and this has come out really, really cute. You've got the cat sitting there, and it's something your children would love. And you can even go and create a children's storybook using this type of character. So it's come out really good with the white background. Then I wanted to try an action style, and we can see here. So with this action style, you are going to get more kind of motion, lines and dynamism. But again, the cat has turned out really well. Again, it's always great to see different styles illustrated, and that is really consistent with the cat. So next, we've also tried the minimalist vector style that we've seen across other images. As usual, a lot less tones are used in this style, and it does come out a little bit more flat, but it's still super interesting and a popular style too. And I really like how it's turned out. And another super interesting style I wanted to test out was the Japanese inspired anime style, which really brings out its sparkling eyes, graphic look, and very cute facial features also. So if you're interested in comic book styles, then this would be really great for you. And it's great to see the cat across different styles. So now we've got our base images and we've turned everything into cartoons. What we now want to do is transform our images. And what really sets this tool apart from anything else is that you're able to change so many details within the image. So let's start off by going back to the couple. And what the first thing I would like to do to this is actually change the background. I do think it's a little bit boring. So let's try and make something more interesting. So all we actually need to do is hover over the image, and then we're going to have a lot of options here coming up to the right hand side. But to change the background, what I'm going to do is click on edit background, and then we can change the background to whatever we want by just typing in a short prompt. So what I'm going to put in here is countryside sunset. So I just put that in and then just click generate. And just taking a look at the output, you can see how just changing the background has really transformed this image. It really looks beautiful and just really works to transform something that was maybe a boring, stale background into something really interesting and creating a long lasting memory. If you want to try another background, all you need to do is just change, delete and add something new. So I've added a sunny lake with the words just married. And what's really fantastic about this tool is that you can add words. Unlike a lot of other AI tools I've tried out there, when I do try to add words to an image, it sometimes messes it up. But this gets it perfect every time. So then all you need to do is just click generate, and you can see the outcome that I've had here. It's added the words just married above in a perfect font style, and it has a really beautiful background that makes it a perfect marriage photo. Is something that you might want to put on a postcard and maybe send to other people. But I think this really looks wonderful, and it just shows how you can take a very stale background and turn it into a whole new creation and a whole new memory. So the next image that I really wanted to change and just try to do something different with was this woman that's standing looking to the right hand side. I thought we could make the background a lot more interesting, maybe make it look like she's doing a photo shoot or maybe during a night out. So I've chosen the 2D flat illustration that we created earlier. So all you need to do again is just hover over the image and these options are going to come up, and then just click edit background. And all I need to do is just to type in the text that I want. And I've chosen a skyline at night. So all you need to do is click generate and just see now how stunning the image has become. It's added the skyline background at night, and she's still looking to the right hand side, still wearing the same dress, which is always consistent, but it just makes it look so much more interesting and really brings her out a little bit more. But this time, what we can start doing now is actually changing the action of the image. So we can also make it into a photo shoot where she's having a lot of different actions. So all you need to do is hover over the image and then just click edit action. And then what we might want to try is maybe hands on hips, standing confidently, upright posture. And what's great about this tool is that it does give you quick examples as well, which just saves you time thinking about something. And we can see the outcome of the image just above, how now the action has completely changed and she's really starting to look like a model even more. And we still keep the same consistent background, the same dress, the same hair. Everything is still similar. It's just the action that's changed. And then we can try another different action. We can just click waving hello with right hand smiling and make sure that we click generate, and then just take a look at the image now above. It's still very consistent, same background, same dress, but you can see that she is waving her hand, smiling, which again is making it look like we almost have a photo shoot here of a lot of different poses. But another thing we might want to change is maybe change the color of the dress to really bring her out even more. So all we need to do is actually hover over the photo again and then go to edit outfit. And what we might want to try is something like a red dress, and then just click generate. And let's take a look at the image above, and we can see now that she is wearing a red dress, which kind of brings her out even more. The background is still the same, her hair color is still the same, she's waving, smiling. So you can see the image on the left hand side is what we started out with, and then we've actually completely transformed and developed the image into her wearing a red dress. We've got a skyline background and it just looks super interesting now. And last but not least, let's not forget about our cat and let's try to transform it into something super creative. So we just click on edit the background and let's try choosing a cozy living room, and then you just need to click generate and just take a look at the fantastic output that is generated here. Again, we've not really given any specific information about it sitting on a sofa or a table, glasses. We've just asked for a cozy living room, but it just shows you don't really have to put a huge amount into the prompt, but this tool can really add so much to your image. And it's made the cat look really comfortable on the chair. It's still looking to the same place. It's always consistent. So the cat is still in the exact same pose looking to the left hand side. But I've also tried to change the background again to the autumn forest just here. I'm not giving it a huge amount of context again, but we can see the trees, we can see the leaves falling off the trees, and it's sitting on the ground here. Still in the same pose. It's amazing how the character is always the same, no matter how you change the background. And then this time I wanted to just test out a background with a blue gradient with the word Theo. So I've decided to give my cat a name. And here it's added the blue background, but it's also added the name behind. But instead of having the name Theo behind, I actually wanted to try the name in front instead. So I added that to the prompt, as you can see there, making sure the word Theo is in front, and it's perfectly done that. So we've gone from the cat sitting on a white background, and we've added a blue gradient, and being able to add its name in front also, which just shows you the amazing potential of this tool and how you can be very creative and add so much to it. And I've really enjoyed this process. It's actually so simple to do, but test this out for yourself. Now, Neolemon do offer a free trial and the link is below. So make sure that you enjoy turning your photos into amazing cartoon styles also.